I got some big games coming up. I'm talking about Kansas City, Buffalo, San Fran, Dallas again, Seahawks. I know y'all want inside details on these games, so come on and join up if you love football. If you love the Eagles, if you love your boy Big Play Slay, please subscribe to your boy. Thank you. We ain't even reach our peak yet. We ain't playing a clean football game yet. We play clean halves, but not a clean game yet. And we still 8-1. That should make y'all scary. That's scary to be 8-1. And as a team, y'all know we ain't playing our best to our best ability right now. So y'all keep being on the lookout, man. When we get this thing together, man, get it rolling, it's going to be a showtime, man. I'm looking forward to it, man, coming off this bye week, get my body ready and everything. So it's going to be great, though. But let's get into this defense. Defense did what we're supposed to do. Win the game. That's what we did. And we answered quick. First drive, came out, 3 and out, offense go down and score. Just how we wanted it, just how we planned it, just how we thought about it. But, of course, the game have its ups and downs. Dallas get to going. Dak is out there making big-time plays. We was covering guys amazing, but Dak was doing some extending the plays type mess. Scrambling around, stepping up in the pocket, throwing it on the run to CeeDee. He was making plays. Like, Dak somehow always plays some of his best games against us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't played him against him a lot, but me, even when I was in Detroit, Dak was like, doing great things when he played Philly. Like, that's why they always talk about Dak beat Philly, this and that and the third, because Dak has an amazing record against Philly. But overall, man, he played a solid game, man. Like, very solid, man. I've been seeing a lot of dirt get talked about him. But, man, Dak did what he supposed to do, man. Dak, it's not Dak's fault they lost. It was just, critical plays. It came down to the wire. I think it came down to I think Dak did enough to put a team in a great chance of winning. And we had some guys make some big-time plays. So I'll talk about a lot of guys on this podcast. A lot of guys. Some guys, I just don't talk about them a lot as in well. But Brandon Graham, mostly the heart and soul of our defense. Man, come on. I'm just being honest. BG probably get roughly around 20 snaps, maybe a game. He played his role to the best of his ability. When I say when he come in, he impacts the game with 20 plays every time. I don't know if sometimes he play more or whatever, however the game go, but that's the roughly amount of plays he played. It's like 20. And he came in the game and got maybe a 1.5 sacks or 2. Like, big time in clutch situation. He's one of our best pass rushers. I know y'all hear about Hassan Reddick, Sweat. We got Fletcher. You got all the guys. The whole D-line is just amazing, first of all. But you hear about a lot of them guys. You hear us talking about Jalen Carter. You hear us talking about Jordan Davis a lot. But the real horse on the team is Brandon Graham. That's the glue to them guys. Brandon Graham is one of our biggest leaders, one of our enforcers, one of our guys that set the tone for practice, games, and everything. And when I say he came up in a big-time situation, he came up big-time situation. And we can't leave this other guy here off. Zach Cunningham was a great addition, man. A great pickup in free agency. Came in, got the star position. He earned that. And I'm saying he be knocking folks' heads off. I'm talking about running through anybody. Like, he's one of the guys that's willing to tackle. I don't know how he be ready to tackle. I be trying to make sure he don't have a concussion every time he hits somebody because he be trying to break people's face masks. I'm like, bruh, people got kids to go home to. And you hitting these folks like that. You keep hitting these folks like that. They might not remember their kid's name. Because he be hitting folks too hard. And, man, I know y'all see me flip that. He came and cleaned it up. So I'm like, that's a big-time play, man. So them guys right there, man, I know a lot of names I see on here. But them two guys really stood out this week. Real big-time plays and big-time situations. Them guys are really balling. So now let's get into my game. I think I played an amazing game this week, man. I did a lot of great things. A lot of great tackles, a lot of great coverages. And I've been seeing on all the little social media stuff, I've been seeing a lot of stuff, always questioning our secondary, always doing that. Our secondary stepped up big in every moment we need to be, which was hard to do. This is the NFL, man. The playing DB is one of the hardest positions to play. And guys keep always tweeting me and writing me, Slay, why you ain't travel with CeeDee? So let me get y'all into a DB world. Okay, I am a corner. So it's always 2 corners and a nickel, safety, strong safety, free safety. So our nickel plays in the inside. I never trained to be a nickel. CeeDee plays all the positions. So CeeDee sometimes play outside, sometimes CeeDee play inside. But majority of the game, CeeDee's an inside receiver, so he's going against our nickel. So I can't go into the nickel to ID the defense because the only thing I know how to play in the nickel position right now, because that's not my main position, is man. So if they see me line up in a slot formation and I'm in the inside, they gonna be like, this guy's to be man, because Slay's never in the inside unless he's covering a guy man to man. So we gotta ID our defense to make sure we don't just give Dak the easy way to like, oh, they in man, let me check to my best man route beaters and run it on us. So that's why y'all don't see me in a slot, and that's why y'all ain't see me on CeeDee like every play. You know, when he was outside, I try to make my way to CeeDee every time because, you know, I like the challenge, man, and CeeDee is an amazing receiver, man. I saw the stats, 11 catches, 191. Boy was going off. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have followed him the whole game, but whatever coach called, I just got to play the defense. And that's like, as in like, okay, I can't go in there. That's just how we brought. Like, we not a travel defense in a nickel and slot like that. So it's just more like, hey, I line to the side or I line up here or whatever I need to do, because like I said, I was not trained to be inside as a nickel. So I can't just throw myself in there because I'll bust too many coverages and then y'all will be really mad. So yeah, man. So I've been seeing a lot of tweets and stuff about that. Like, Slay, why you not following CeeDee? So that's the reason why. Yeah, I wasn't on CeeDee a lot. I was on him enough, you know, to contain him, you know. So but yeah, fans, that's the reason why. But overall, I played a great game, man. Couple plays, couple PBUs, you know what I'm saying? Dak tried me on a lot of go balls. A lot of go balls, man. And we was going after me and CeeDee, man. I got a lot of respect for him, man. A lot of guys didn't believe that he can get it done without Amari Cooper. And right now, he is getting the job done, being the #1 receiver, playing at a high level right now. So shout out to that man, man. Y'all put some respect on that man's name to let y'all know that CeeDee is a #1 guy, and he's really playing like an elite receiver for the past 2 years, as he always been. So shout out to CeeDee, man. And Dallas, pay the man. Pay the man. The man earned his money. Pay the man. And let's talk about this dang old Dak Flip, man. This Dak Flip was crazy. So I'm going to give y'all details of the play. So the formation was condensed. So we looking at it, doing what we doing. All right. I see guys are just running away from me. So I kind of like freed up a little bit. And I see Dak. Everybody had their back turned to Dak but me. So I see Dak looking like he was finna run. I saw it in his eyes. I know that look in his eyes. I done seen it many times at Mississippi State, all kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, bro, trying to run. But what's the biggest thing is the fact that I did not think he would try to jump over me. I really thought he was going to try to run me over because he can squat. He a heavy squatter. So I like, he probably going to try to run me over. Slay, get ready, brace yourself. I got up there and I see him like gathering his foot like he's finna do a windmill 360 or something. So I see him finna get ready to jump. I said, I know Dak ain't think he finna clear me. Oh, he think he finna clear me. Gotta hit him. Bam. And I'm kind of sad that my dog landed on his head, because that could be concussion protocol. And I want my dog to be in concussion protocol, but I talked to him after the play. I said, Dak, man, what y'all jump on me for? He said, Slay, man, I gotta try to score. But that's what type of guy you want on your team. You want a leader like that that's willing to risk his body to put his team in a winning position to go out there and, you know, at least try. Like, you want a quarterback that does that. So you gotta give your respect to Dak for going out there to, you know, risk his body, to jump over. Guy like Peyton Manning, a whole bunch of other quarterbacks, they probably would have slid, some stuff like that. But a lot of these young guys, man, they got some tough quarterbacks around this generation. Them boys are trying to stem play, jumping off, and with him being like the franchise guy, $100 million contract, you don't want them guys missing games, because of the fact that you don't pay him $100 million to miss games. And the fact that he risking his body to do that for that organization, that shows you how much he cares about his teammates and want to win. So his will to win, but he didn't win, and we happy for that. So, but man, I couldn't believe he did it. And I've told him right now, I done told the world, I could think he could dunk now, because we've been in school for each other for so long at Mississippi State. I never saw him dunk. He used to always shoot the rock. But now I can see, now I know he could dunk. Like, I believe he could dunk, man. I don't know if he could put it between his legs and all kind of crazy tricks with it, but I know he could get off the ground and put the ball in the rim. I give us a B+ for the game as a defense, because we stepped up big in big time moments. And I really don't know if y'all understood the possession in that fourth quarter too. I think Dallas had the ball for like 10+ minutes, and our offense had about 3. So we was out there on the field a lot in a lot of them clutch moments, and we only gave up 6 points in the second half. So that was big for our defense. But I'm telling you, after that win, after that tackle, look here, we got in that locker room, it was party central in there. talking about you get the bye week, you beat Dallas. Like, I don't know what's better than that. Honestly, I really don't. I don't know what's better than like beating your rivalry team, going 8-1, up 2 games in the division, and then having a bye week. Like, that's big time. Like, that's like, I don't know. That's like that's like me having one of my favorite meals. You know what I'm saying? That's when the wife want to cook pork chops, greens, and stuff out of nowhere. Like, she's just making me feel very, very special. So that's a special moment, special feeling for me. But right now, your boy finna go enjoy the bye week. Oh, I can't wait.